Hey, what's up, guys? Amazing to have you here back again. It's really going to be another round of coding and programming because in this particular series, we are going to be working on Python project. I know you are excited about this. As you can see, I titled this Python project for beginner level. We are going to start from the simplest of Python project, graduate to the intermediate, and then move towards some of the difficult ones. So I believe you are ready. So we are having one today, a very simple project, by the way. If you are just coming across the channel, like and subscribe to support our growth. Okay, today we are going to be looking at email slicer, a very simple Python project basically that take your email, take a user email, then slice it into the username as well as the domain. So we quickly move to get started as we build from scratch. So we create a new file. I'll just name this basically the readme. Nothing much. It's just going to describe what we are doing. Readme.md file. So this is it, and I'll create another file. I'll just name it image_slicer.py, slicer.py, just like that. So that is it. These are major files. This is just a readme file, and it's just going to talk about what our project is all about. So you can see a Python script designed to extract the username and domain from an email user and email address entered by the user, just like so. Then, by the way, if you are curious how I brought my terminal here, is just something simple before I proceed, because of course I show you everything in this channel. So you can come down here, you see panel position, align button. If I click on align button, it's going to come here. So but we need it to be on the right, so go back, panel position, align. You can put it on the left, but let's just leave it here. You can see, so that's that. And this is the readme file which we have created already. So then we go ahead to create the main Python, the Python file. So the first thing we are going to do, we prompt the user to enter an email and store that in the variable email. So I'll do email and input. We explain this shortly. Just go ahead to require the user to enter an email. It's going to take the form of a string. So enter your email, just like that, and more like a string blinking for the user to enter an email. Let me just shrink this so that we have a large space to work. All right, I believe this is okay now. So I'll go ahead, then I'll use the strip method. Okay, basically what this do, this the strip is a method in Python, and it remove any leading or trailing white space from the input string. If you want to know more about Python method, you can come here, this programmist.com. There's a lot of method here, capitalized method and others. So if this is where you can know more about them here. Okay, you can see things. Strip, of course, you can see strip is here, remove both leading and trailing character. So more like white spaces will be removed from your code. So you can learn more about this method. There are a number of them. Look through it. So that is it, and we go ahead to do username. That will be equal to email. And what you are going to do, I will explain this shortly. Email.index, and our delimiter will be at. Okay, so what this is going to do, you see username equal email, this, what this is doing is that if the user enter their email, is going to split it into two. One is going to split it into username and domain. For the username, take for instance, let me write a comment here. Let me just say, if a user enter abc at gmail.com. Okay, if the user enter this at gmail.com, this is going to split it into two. This is the first part, abc, which is their username. All right, and you have gmail.com. So what we are saying now is that this at is going to be the basis for splitting. At is going to be the basis for splitting this into two. All right, so what this is doing is that it's going to take this it's going to take the email.index, more like what this does is going to, before this at is going to split. In Python we call it splice. It's going to splice that away from that and store it in the variable called username. I believe you understand. So this part, first part, is going to be stored in the variable called username. So just like that. And the next one will have domain, and this is going to be equal to, again, email. Take our email, and this time we have email.index, and we are using the same delimiter, which is the at. For here, I will explain this shortly, but here we are going to do +1. Okay, and basically what this is doing is that in this first one, what we did here, we split the email before the at. All right, like I gave the example just now, abc at gmail.com. okay, so we split this username, is going to split this away, and this will be the username before the at. But for this domain, it's more like email.index at +1. So if it starts from here, you see it's splitting on the basis of index. You know, index starts from 0, a string index. So A is going to be index 0, B index 1, C index 2, at index 3. So if this at is at index 3, what it's going to do is going to add 1 to it. That means the domain is not going to start from at, it's going to start from here, gmail.com. It's going to take it a step further. That is why we are adding +1. So at +1, that's where the splitting or splicing is going to start from at Gmail. It's not going to split from here. So I believe that is clear enough. Then after that, we go ahead to do print. We are printing using our SF string. Your username is username. Whatever the username is will be entered there, and domain is domain. Okay, whatever the domain name is will be entered there. So basically this is it, guys. This is going to print out we are using string formatting. So using string formatting, this F, your username is username and your domain is domain. So let me do away with this. It's going to print that out. So basically this is what we have, and this is what is going to do the magic. So after that, we come here, we're going to come here and cd into our project directory splicer, image splicer. Okay, so what we want to do to test it, I'll do python the file name is slicer.py. okay, all right, so it's going to do that. Enter your email. So what email are we entering? Let's say John Doe at gmail.com. So if I hit enter, you see it's going to split that your username is John Doe, and domain is gmail.com. So basically that is what this program does, just as simple as that. All right, I believe this is exciting. We are starting from the simplest. So in the next video, I'm going to move to the intermediate project, and we are going to move gradually as we build. So please like, subscribe to the channel to keep us going. I'll definitely see you in the next video.